Good morning, I'm here with Francesco Giuliani, Managing Director and Assistant Portfolio Manager of OAKTREE Capital. Today we're discussing the energy transition and investment opportunities. Good morning, Francesco.
Good morning, Tom.
Can you introduce yourself and tell you a little bit about the firm?
Absolutely, it's a pleasure to be here with you today. Thank you so much. So I spent 28 years into the energy industry. So if you look at my background, if you will, I'm an energy executive that learned private equity in the last 18 years of doing investment. And that is a recurring theme in what we do. Within OAKTREE, I run the European side of a private equity strategy. So we invest in private companies, we usually take control. And within that strategy, we focus on one specific sector, which is the energy sector. And within the energy sector, even a little bit niche, we only look at the supply chain. So we don't own energy asset. As we call it, we like to invest in the pick and shovel of the energy sector, the people that provide the services. And to your earlier point, I spent a big part of my life in the industry, General Electric for 10 years, starting with strategy, then M&A, and then actually run one of their manufacturing businesses. After that, for 18 years, I've been doing investing in private equity. That's why I refer to myself as an energy executive that learned private equity afterwards.
Perfect. And you say obviously you've been in the industry for a long time. What are the key challenges and how have they changed over your time in the industry?
It's fascinating. Out of university, I stumbled into energy, but it's fascinating how many seasons and how many challenges the industry had to face. Where we sit right now in 2024, I've never seen as big as the challenge as the industry will need to face over the next 10 years. When I started in the industry in the 90s, honestly, the industry was about providing abundant energy and cheap energy. So it was about access and affordability. Now there's a new dimension, which is sustainability. The industry likes to call it the energy trilemma, because there are three different dimensions often pushing in opposite direction as we try to provide energy to the people, cheap, but also sustainably. On top of that, what is really changing going forward is something as simple as AI. AI, which we're all excited about, requires 3 times the amount of computing and therefore energy than anything we've seen before. We were doing the math and we believe that an AI engine like you guys have seen around will require as much energy as a small country like Ireland.
What role does OAKTREE play in that energy supply chain?
Our role in looking at a challenge as big as this is to help the supply chain to face it. But our capital, if you will, and I know that may sound counterintuitive, is a byproduct of our advisory, our collection of the networks that we have, the senior advisor that we bring to the table. So that's how we try to help the industry. And the opportunities are massive.
So how should asset owners look at this asset class and what role does it have to play in clients' portfolios?
It's a good question, as it's not an easy one to place. Most people put us in private equity, growth equity, if we will, because most of our companies will ultimately grow. Others, they really put as an infrastructure. It doesn't really matter to me as long as people understand what we do, which is combining capital with advisory and enabling a journey of some of this business. So I see it as growth equity at the end of the day, but others do put as more infrastructure, but that's our clients. Within our portfolio, those are our clients. But private equity and growth equity will be the preferred topic.
Thank you very much, Francesco. Great to talk to you.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Good having you. Thank you so much.
Cheers.